So you can turn into animals, aye? Like cats and wolves?
When the desire strikes me.
Have you ever, went into winter?
That's a most curious little mind you have, dwarf. And what if I had? Would that thought comfort you during your lonely nights? Where to?
Have you ever changed during?
Why are you suddenly asking me this?
How do we know you're truly a woman? Or a nugget?
By the Maker!
Dark inhuman form. Come to observe
A waste
your
of
kind.
time.
Nugs are good with extra sauce. I'm just saying.
Very well.
Be cautious. Creatures approach.
The Darkspawn has sensed us. Now you fall! Very well, I shall do. As you say. It shall be done. Very well. Shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. There is no glory in bloodshed. I shall do it.
Go. Oh, that does not look good.
The task is finished. Approaches. As you say, it has begun. It shall be done. Matching time. It shall be done. It has begun.
Could use some healing.
As you say, very well. It shall be done. Be careful now! I shall do it. It is begun, as you say. Very well, as you say. No more. Oh. I am done.
There's nothing for you here. It's mine. I've claimed it. You've come to take my claim. You surfacers are all alike. Thieving scoundrels. Well, I found it first.
Bah! He's a bloody scavenger. Good as sodding gone.
Begone, you! You'll bring the Dark Ones back, you will. They'll crunch your bones.
Word has it you can only survive down here by eating the Darkspawn dead.
It burns when it goes down. It burns! It's my claim, not yours. Crunch your bones!
Be careful now! I shall do it. Come, let us end this! It is begun. Very well. Shall be done. As you say, I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. Let's be wary. As you say.
Excuse me while I do my happy dance. Go away! This is mine! Only I gets to plunder its riches! It's mine! I'm the one who found it! I drove out the crawlers! Now it's mine! You won't take anything from Ruck? You won't take his shiny worms? Or pretty rocks? Oh. Ruck not mind that, maybe. Ruck has something. You are back, not to take Ruck's claim, right? No filter, no mother, no warm blanket and stew and pillow and soft words. Ruck doesn't deserve good memories. No. She did not know, not what I did. I was very angry, and then someone was dead, and they wanted to send Ruck to the mines. If I went to the mines, she would know. Everyone would know. So I came here instead. Once you eat, once you takes in the darkness, you not miss the light so much. You know, do you not? Ruck sees. Yes, he sees the darkness inside you. Gray like the stone, guardian against the darkness. No, she cannot. She remembers a boy, a little boy with bright eyes and a hammer, and she cannot see this. Swear, promise, vow you won't tell. Yes. Tell the mother Ruck is dead. He's dead, and his bones are rotting in the crawler's webs, and she should never look again. No, she can't know. That is why Ruck is here in the darkness with the scuttering and the shiny. She can't know. No. Ruck will not listen. Ruck will not. I will answer your questions. No filter, no mother, no warm blanket and stew and pillow and soft words. Ruck doesn't just. If I went. Once you eat, you know, do you not? Ruck sees. I means nothing by it. Then the dark ones think you're one of them. They leave you alone. But now they're gone. I think.
He's talking about the Archdemon.
After the Dark Master awoke, he called his children and they all went. He stopped calling. I wish I could go. The crawlers, they used to too long ago. I must think. 5 years? I will answer your questions. Bits of things, but only bits. They take things of steel and things of paper.
Paper and words. That sounds like someone was taking notes.
They bring to the great nest, the nest they makes for the eggs. They puts the shinies inside. They Ruck.
Looks like that bone picker is living in Bronca's old camp. Did you see the marks on the floor? There were a lot of people and fires there once. Those must be Bronca's papers.
More the fools they! No quarter shall be given.
Glorious again.
As you say. I shall do it. Very well. I shall do it. As you say. Shall we go? As you say. It is begun.
This is the part I like.
Very well. Shall be done. Too slow. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. Very well. Now you fall. I shall do it.
Delightful!
It is begun.
I am in danger! Do something!
Enough!
Very well.
Your wish? I am here.
Let us be off.
It is over. Finished.
Death to all haters. All right.
An order.
Be careful now! As you say. I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun. It shall be done. shall do it, as you say.
Scream for mercy!
No quarter shall be given. Shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it.
Smell the breath from here.
Be on your guard.
Shall be done. I shall do it. As you say. Shall be done. Missed! It is begun. Shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. What now? It is over.
Bronca was thinking about me. I knew she still cared. Old softy. Looks like the dead trenches is our next stop then. They say the Darkspawn nest there, whole herds of them. But if that's where Bronca went, then that's where I'm going. Let them come! It saves us the walk to their lairs!
Huh. Don't mess with the Legion.
Let them come! It saves us the walk to their lairs!
It is begun. I shall do it. As you said. It shall be done. It has begun. I shall do it very well. It shall be done. As you said. It's begun, as you said. It shall be done very well.
Here they come.
Shall we go? It is begun. Shall we? There is no glory in bloodshed, nor the fool they. Very well. The Darkspawn has sensed us.
Tear them apart! You will learn to fear me! Not fear, you shall pay!
Impossible. Machines ahead. It is begun. No quarter shall be given. As you said, it shall be. I
darkspawn. Slay them all!
As you say. Shall we go? Have you no concern for your own existence? As you say. Best be wary. You will be The darkspawn have sensed us. It's begun. As you say. Maintain. Very well. More of the fiends ahead. Look there, a gunning crack. It is begun. Shall we? As you say. The task is finished. It's a trap. Very well. I shall do it. There, cunning trap.
I'm done with that one.
It is begun. As you say. Fiend.
I cannot be defeated.
Shall be done.
Now we can have
It's a trap. It's begun. Shall be done. As you say. The dark spawn has sensed us. I shall be done. I shall be done. Shall be given. dark spawn! It's begun. It shall be done. It is begun. Very well. As you say. Now we do battle. I shall do it. It shall be done.
Great job!
It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say, very well. It is begun. It shall be done. Enough! Come, let us end this. I shall do it. It's a fine thing we've done! As you say.
As you wish. First day they come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat. Fifth day they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew.
It shall be done.
I am ready.
Finally, we get to the good part.
So be it.
It is over. Finished.
Eighth day we hated as she is violated. Ninth day she grins and devours her kin. Now she does feast as she's become the beast. First day they come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat. Third day, the men are all gnawed on again.
4th day we wait and fear for our fate. 5th day they return. What is this? A human? Bland and unlikely. Feeding time brings only kin and clan. I am cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors. First day they come and catch everyone. Corruption. The men did that. Their wounds festered, and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die. Not us, not me, not Laren. We are not cut. We are fed. Friends, and flesh, and blood, and bile, and all I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared, but I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure? Do not talk of Branka, of what she did. Ancestors preserve us. Forgive me. I was her captain, and I didn't stop her. Her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become. I will not speak of her, of what she did, of what we have become. I will not turn. I will not become what I have seen. Not Laren, not Branka. She became obsessed. That is the word, but it is not.
Don't look now, Dark Spawn!
Unless it started.
Shall be done. Very well. Shall be done. Very well.
We tried to escape, but they found us. They took us all, turned us.
Boonamar. I thought it would have fallen into dust by now.
Let's crush them all quickly, shall we?
Now you fall! Shall be done. It is begun. As you said, I shall by the Maker! Here!
Let me out!
want to touch, to mold, change until you build.
The task is finished.
They took Laren. They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband's face and drank his blood. And while she ate, she grew. She swelled and turned gray. And she smelled like them. They brood mother.
Shall be done. Quickly, we must fight! Very well. Ha!
You're gonna get yours!
Oh, this
Shall we done?
Get me out of this!
I'll kill it.
Pity.
If it must. Fine.
On it.
No, I cannot.
That's where they come from. That's why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
Because anywhere, this has to be it. She will not be unprepared.
What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Well, shave my back and call me an elf. Bronca, by the stone! I barely recognized you.
Ogren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Endrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side. A king won't defeat a blight. We've had 40 generations of kings and lost everything. I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very darkspawn it should be fighting. The anvil of the void, the means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it. The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradon himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the Dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void. Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this imbecilic election, I must first have the Anvil. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caradon's maze, and out to where the Anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon. I needed people to test Caradon's traps. There's no way to break through except by trial and error. They were all mine, pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me, even my Hespeth. But even she couldn't understand that when you reach for greatness, there are sacrifices, as many sacrifices.
Very well. Now we do battle. As you say. I shall do it. Be wary. Careful. It has begun.
She shouldn't have gone. She was pledged to me. She swore she'd do whatever it took to find the anvil. There was no other choice. Most of them were dying of the taint already. But some were worth.
Darkspawn. Very well. Send me! It has begun. It's a trap! It is begun. We must not exhaust our supplies. As you say. It shall be done. As you say. I shall do it.
Not be defeated.
We have much to do. We must not exhaust our supplies. It is begun. Very well. Fine.
Oh, good.
Come, let us end this.
Yes.
More enemies ahead. I shall do it. It has begun. It shall be done. I shall do it very well. It has begun, as you said. It shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. It has begun.
Look here.
What now?
Begin the onslaught.
Very well. As you said.
Oh, this will be good.
There is no glory in bloodshed! Finished. As you said, it is begun. I shall do it. Very well. I am done. Shall be done.
Good ruling to save some digging.
It is over. Shall be done.
I need help.
Yes.
about time.
The task is finished.
My name is Carradine. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar.
Carradine, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shale of the House of Kadash. Step forward.
You know my name. Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? It has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shale. But before that you were a dwarf, just as I was. The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
The only woman? A dwarf?
I laid you on the anvil of the void, here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
The anvil of the void. That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it. Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere. The Darkspawn were pressing in. Originally, I only took volunteers, the bravest of souls, willing to trade their very lives for the chance to defend their homeland. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes. Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. You were amongst the most loyal, Shale. You remained at my side throughout, and at the end, I sent you away out of mercy.
I do not remember.
We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
Shale, you fought to destroy the anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again!
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen!
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with darkspawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory!
So it fights with Caradin? Good. That seems right.
Have you no desire to discover this anvil's potential? It is a marvel, a tool of creation. You could rival the Maker himself with this instrument. If you destroy the anvil, I swear you will regret it. You would not dare. I would rather not find out. Fine. Destroy it if it pleases you.
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Caradin. Golems, obey me! Attack!
A control rod! But, my friend, you must help me. I cannot stop her alone.
Let's crush them all quickly, shall we?
Yes?
I am a paragon! I can You don't know what.
Best be wary. Time to get fresh.
You said. Have you no concern for your own existence?
You don't know what.
Very well. I shall do it very well.
That's new.
Listen to me.
I stand ready.
It shall be done.
No. Perhaps it thinks I should. If there is some way to make a copy of these runes, I am willing to study them. Perhaps there is something to be gleaned from them.
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Caradin?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the Master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shell. I am pleased to see you remain such.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
Yes, excellent idea. Just destroy it now, after all this.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
Yeah. I don't suppose you can bring Bronca back. Maybe make her a golem like you.
I would not do such a thing to her, even if I could.
Somehow I didn't think so. Well, and I don't want anything that would remind me of this. Best it's just done. There is still the matter of the election. I mean, we still need a paragon to get the Assembly support, right?
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice. There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here. Aye, that was my great pride, and soon enough, my shame.
But where will you go? You don't mean to...
I do. I live to ensure that the anvil was never used again. Now it never shall be. We all must have an end, Shale. May yours be one of your own choosing. You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust in all Tunsha. May you always find your way in the dark.
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial of all the dwarves. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzimar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news? Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
Is it time to squeeze something else?
Ah! It's begun.
Attack! Warhouse Harriman!
Very well. It is begun. It shall be done. We must fight. Let us do it quickly. Very well. As you say, I shall do it. Very well.
One more
It shall be done. It is begun. Quickly, we must fight!
I admit I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control. I prefer to be known as a just and compassionate king. Strong too often comes to mean tyrannical. But I will not leave this uprising unpunished. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion. This is the staff I carried as King Endrin II. Take it. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Your role in this election will long be remembered, Warden. Your role in this election will long be remembered.
The Assembly is in recess until King Harrowmont can address them.
If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, the rest impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly. Nay, our place is down here. When you break the Blight, and you've got the skill, we'll make sure they have nowhere. You'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say. You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig? You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the Assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Impressive work, Warden. King Harrowmont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with? What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house. They gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me. I will. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official? They're opening rooms for us on the old Orton estate. Because of you, my family's dreams came true.
Don't look now.
The Warden has joined Harrowmont. Attack for Balin.
Shall be done. I must maintain. By the Maker! It is begun. More the fools say! More enemies ahead. Very well. Shall be done. As you say, I shall do it. It is begun. Away with you! I shall do it. I am done. As you say. As you say.
You will squish satisfyingly beneath my foot.
It's begun. As you say.
Please be quiet.
My patient needs a rest. Fools and their politics. The poison was probably imported as a king killer, and it's a very strange toxin. If you can chase these things... Any luck, Warden? She doesn't have much time. There's nothing...
Command me.
More enemies ahead.
Another battle approaches.
I shall do it. No! Quickly, we must fight! Back!
Speak.
Very well. I shall do it. It's begun. It is over.
I will not forget who won me this throne.
News of the hour. Lord Balin attacks the assembly and is ignominiously slain. Epic fail.
Well, I see what sort of company you've taken up.
A trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
Have you seen my lunch? I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry. Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
With all the excitement, did you learn anything about my ruck? What is it? Is he dead? Please don't torment me. Crazy. Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating dark-spawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home? Such a good boy. Still thinking of me after all he's been through. I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely. I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks.
Give me a moment.
Of course everything's all right. Just give me one sodding moment.
By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there. If I could fight Randar Volney's second after downing 15 lichen ales in half an hour, I'm not gonna be put off by a high sodding ceiling.
Well, let's get moving. We're losing, what you call it, daylight.
Hail to the Grey Warden! Long live King Harriman!
You hear about those hunters from Oswin? The Regent strung them up like foxes.
He didn't.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemon saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
They send next, Darkspawn and tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
Yeah, I can't get a bloody night's rest.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Some assassins. It is dawn. Let us move on.
Yes.
Indeed.
I'm to keep this, am I?
Oh, marvelous. Most kind. Oh, marvelous. Most kind. Oh, marvelous. Most kind.
Why, thank you so much.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift! By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift! That looks fine indeed. That looks fine indeed. It'll do, sure. It'll do, sure.
How nice. How nice.
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return. I have never received a gift. Not one that did not also come with a price attached. Perhaps there is a price to pay yet, hmm? If so, 'tis deserved. Thank you. Truly.
It'll do, sure. It'll do, sure.
How nice. How nice.
Is that for me? Really? Wow!
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much. Why, thank you so much.
How nice. How nice. How nice. How nice. How nice.
It'll do, sure. 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 It'll do.
How nice. How nice.
Most kind, most kind.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. I'm sure you'll be... You are good to your troops, Warden.
Yes.
Indeed.
What can I do for you, Warden? Sir.
We're closed. Oh?
The Drake scale armor is done. And it's, well, decent. Few things I'm rather proud of. And it didn't take as long as I feared. Odd.
You'd better be very proud, Wade. We can...
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't mind what...
We'll see how... Welcome. Please leave. And if you have... Yeah.
Hope you enjoy your armor. I'm glad Heren let me make something decent for a change.
How many other forms can the Swamp Witch become?
Several.
Can it become a golem?
Seeking companionship, are you?
If it could become a golem.
Find everything you need? Find everything you need? Deal? But if anything interesting happens, feel free to come back and consider that chest payment. Now,
You heard about the revolt in Austria? Northwood town, region.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not... Thank you.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and He is our Maker. They are sinners who have given them.
Yes.
Yes.
The darkspawn of Setzer has begun. Shall be done. Very well. Wait up. As you say. I shall do it. It is begun. As you say. I shall do it. It shall be done. This quickly. Very well. Shall be done. Coming trap. I shall do it. It is begun. As you say.
I fell. For a moment there, I thought I thought it was all over. I will explain everything when we are back.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say? Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time? That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn? Choice. There is power in choices, as there is in lie. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain. We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do. I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that? Shame. What will it be, then? It is a dance, poor come. She will earn...
This is not an enemy to take lightly.
Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say. The task is I am done.
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier. You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. Remember my apprentice, Petra? She encountered a demon in the tower. It would have killed her had I not intervened. I saved her life that day, but I did not survive that encounter with the demon. Let me explain fully. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back, firmly but gently, as a mother would a child eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor. The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time. Yes, that we will.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds. I wish to ask a question of you. I wish to know your opinion of love. You and I have been intimate, for one. We have been close for some time now. You are impressive in many ways, and you even protected me from Flemeth without hope of reward. I feel anxious when I look upon you. I dislike this sense of dependency. 'Tis a weakness I abhor. If this is love, I wish to ascertain that you do not feel the same. Then we are both fools, and we need to do something immediately. I have allowed myself to become too close. This is a weakness for us both. You are not listening to me. Do not be such a fool. This is for your own good. I am not like other women. I am not worth your distraction, and you are not worth mine. You are impossible. Have it your way, but I will tell you truly now. You will regret it in the end. Your desire? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. your desire? So, full of questions, are you? Now I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that. And if I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again and again if need be. But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me, so let us return to the task of dealing with the Darkspawn, no? You should not be so... You have no idea. Let us go.